This is your roast treat for the day. It is a Bean Man roast. A Bean Man bean, if you will. This is most recent bean sub, Ecuador, La Joya, which I believe would be more accurate. The uneducated me than I am. But he was talking about this being that thing. Yeah. Nodders. Of course. Oh yeah. That makes a lot more sense. But he was really excited about this, and for our flavor notes down there, I just clipped what he posted for the Bean on the Month sub. But here it is finally, after a month-long delay, thanks to weather. This rare Ecuadorian bean has landed, and trust me, it was worth the wait. I'm looking forward to it. Ecuador coffee is hard to come by, but when you do find one, it's straight up magic. This lot comes from the southern part of the country, where organic farming is the norm, tucked between lush rainforests of the Amazon mountains. Grown at 4,000 to 4,500 feet elevation, right along the equator. I hear La Joya Farms put serious care into their growing, sorting, and processing to bring out the best in every bean. So these beans are on the smaller side, meaning they need a little less heat during roasting, but they pack a serious punch in the cup. Smooth, complex, and full of character. This isn't a coffee you'll forget anytime soon. So I'm looking forward to it. These are your beans. You guys sure? Look at that bug. No, get out of my way, bug! Bug, go! Move!
We are fucking sure.
But so we will we'll see how this goes.
I'm more mad that bug was right.
More mad that bug was right. Absolutely. Your coffee. It's we have it's medium light. Of course, the Bean Man's bean bag. You can tell it was brewed on the It was roasted on the 22nd. You can tell the Bean Man's stamps running out on his bag for his bags. But I'm excited for this. I was kind of not upset that fat beans, indeed, but they're not fat. They're tiny boys. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pull from it. Just because smooth, complex, and full of character could be about anything. But cheers. Oh, it's actually kind of fruity. Oh, and I almost forgot. A big old shout out to Fat Beans Coffee Lab. Fat Beans Coffee Lab. Bryan does a wonderful thing there. Any and all knowledge that I've gotten from Bryan has been, or not from Bryan, but the majority of the knowledge that I've gotten about coffee has been from Bryan at Fat Beans Coffee Lab. He's my number one supplier of beans. I've gotten most, if not all, outside of the ones that I get from you guys from Bryan, just because he puts out a very, very wonderful product, and I've never had a bad batch of beans for Bryan. But it's not an acidic coffee at all. It's very smooth. It's got fruity undertones. And there's a little bit of earth to it, but not too much. There's nothing that's like crazy stick out. But it's very smooth. It's even, so you're fruity on the top note, right? And then you almost get a nutty bit of it. And a very clean finish. That is definitely very delightful. And it's surprising because normally like those earthy tones are really like no thanks from me. Bryan actually eats. You guys talk about making me eat beans. If you ever catch a stream of Bryan's, you can make him eat a bean. You can even make him eat a green bean, like not the vegetable, but a non-roasted bean. Which no thanks. That sounds horrible, especially with how hard those are. But no, I'm trying to figure out what the fruit is. I almost want to say like pomegranate. It's really nice. You can't make me do shit, sir. I didn't say anything stupid this time, so you can't guilt me into eating beans. And I haven't gotten to it yet. I understand. I still gotta work on Swamp the Hat. We're getting there. You have 2 on hold, thank you. 2 on hold. But it's not a very it's not a harsh cup of coffee. It's very, very smooth. I can never figure out which way I need to turn my hat to get the, and of course the fucking. Okay. And it's very smooth. Not acidic. The bitterness is non-existent. The flavor is very full. The sweet start is nice with the fruit. Like I said, I can almost feel like a pomegranate. And then it almost fades into like a nuttiness, which is really weird. Especially because the majority of the time you don't really get the fruit and the nut together. Oh my. And then it finishes in not too much of an earthy flavor. It's not earthy to the point of overpowering for those of you that don't like the earthy taste feel. But it's enough to give you some flavor towards the end of the tasting. So I will say, based off of that, I'm probably going to give it an 8 because it is a nice full cup of coffee. It's not crazy out of this world. I think we'll always find a hard time to get higher than an 8 on a light or a medium light roast, just because those flavor profiles aren't really my favorite. So trying to get those to be a higher ranking is probably never going to happen, if at all. I don't know. What's it worth to you guys to have me eat a bean? Put a big point redemption on there. Like, I don't even know how much I'd make to eat a bean. Crunch that bean. What's it worth to you? Huh? About tree. God damn it.
Ray_CH
All right.
X350. About tree fitty?
About tree fitty. That seems fair. Or that. Oh, I'll even find a big one for you. Nice chalky one. Why is this becoming a thing? Why are you guys so much into... You like my bean? I'll flick it. I'll flick the bean.
What he did was he tried to make it, so he slammed.
Hey, Peter. What's up?
Just dropping in.
What is your guys' fascination? That one's not bad. I don't hate it. I'm just not crazy about it. And you'll have a new caffeine snack? No, I don't think I'll ever. Maybe if it was chocolate covered, I wouldn't mind. But it's just, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I don't like all the grinds in your teeth afterwards. But no, we did not, because that did not become a thing until what, 2 times ago? I really need to get on and catch up my roast rates because I'm slacking on that. But I do appreciate you all for being here. I have a coffee tree in my backyard. That is badass, Peter. Fuck yeah. But I appreciate you all being here for this. I hope you enjoyed. An 8 out of 10 from this Ecuadorian bean, La Joya. I hope you enjoy. But let us get back to the game.